Alright, hey y'all, so I'm just coming from the optic, is that what you call it? Optometric, the eye doctor, honey, how about that? I'm just coming from the eye doctor, and so I just thank God I was able to get my glasses ordered, but she said they won't be into about 11 days, she said. About 11 days, she said it takes for them to get in. Y'all ever had somebody to be nice, nasty to you? Nice, nasty. Yeah, that's what we call it down here in the country. Well, my the hostess, the secretary, she was very nice and nasty. So when I get there, I go up to the door, because they don't have a parking lot. You just park on the side of the street. So when I come to the door says, upon arrival, call this number. So I call that number upon my arrival. So when she answers the phone, we greet one another. And then she says, which door are you at? Are you at the front door or are you at the back door? I said, well, I'm at the door where this sign is up here that says call upon arrival. Yes, ma'am, I understand that. We have that on all the doors. But I want to know, where are you? Are you standing in the parking lot? I said, well, ma'am, there is no parking lot. I'm right here on the street. Well, I understand that, but are you at the front door or are you at the back door? Ma'am, I don't know if this is the front door or the back door. I just know this is the building. And this is a door here in front of the building with the sign that says this is the doctor's office. So I'm up here at the door. Well, what color is your car? What color is my car? So I look back at my car. Ma'am, my car is blue. Okay, so are you at the front door or are you at the back? Ma'am, I'm standing here on the step. And the sign is right here, and I'm not in a parking lot. I'm on the side of the street. Oh, you're at our front door. Thank you, ma'am. So so it takes her a few minutes to come to the door. She tells me, she said, well, she tells me, we'll be right there. I said, okay. Now, you know it's hot outside. Yes, ma'am. And I got this afro today, baby. It's hot. So I'm standing there a few minutes. I count to 10. That's too long. So I proceed to walk back to my car to turn my air on. But by the time I get back to my car, she comes to the door. So, greet one another. How are you? Hello, I'm fine. You know, so she got her black gloves on and her mask and a little bottle in her hand. So I goes in, because I know about the virus. I got my mask on. I don't have any gloves on. So when I goes in, she checks my temperature. And so one of my temperature went 200 because I've been standing out there for 10 seconds. So anyway, my temperature's fine. Then she has a spray bottle. And she said, let me spray your hands for sanitary purposes. I said, well, what's in that bottle? Well, it's just some gel, something to sanitize. I really don't know, just something to sanitize your hands. You don't know? Well, ma'am, I tell you what, is it all right if I sanitize my own hands? Because I got something in my bag and I know what it is. So she looks at me and I looks at her, because you don't know what's in your bottle, but I know what I got. So you don't want me to hold my hands out for you to spray my hands with some unknown formula. Honey, when I leave out there, my hands might be shrunk up in my shoulders because you ain't clear what's in the bottle, and I'm not comfortable with you just spraying my hands with something I don't even know what it is. So anywho, she decides, yes, you can use your own hand sanitizer. I said, thank you. So she stands there while wipes my hand with my hand sanitizer. So she asks me to follows her back and everything. So I'm sitting there, and you know, now this doctor here, I haven't been to him in years for my eye exam. I used to go to him when my children was very small, and I remember I took my daughter when she got her very first pair of eyeglasses, that's where I took her. So this doctor, he's been here for over 30 years. He's real good. So, says there, fill out all my paperwork and everything, you know, file my insurance and all that good stuff. Anyway, my phone cut off. I don't know why this phone cuts off like that. If it get too hot, baby, it'll shut down. But it shouldn't be that hot. But anyway, when I give the lady my insurance card, she looks at my insurance card, then flips it over, looks at the back of it, flips it over, look at the front of it, flips it over, look at the back of it, flips it up. She flips my insurance card over about 7 or 8 times and looks at me. And of course, I'm looking at her. Then she flips my card, keep looking at it, and then says, "Well, okay. Do you know what's the name of your insurance for your that covers your eye exam?" I said, "I don't know the name per se, but that's the name of my insurance I'm with, and the number is right there on the back. Now, what you may want to do, you could call it and look it up in your system and file it that way." "Well, yes, ma'am. I'll do that." So I said, "Okay, but you know, why do you keep looking at my card over and over and looking at me? I mean, just call the information. It's gonna either say yes or no." Okay, so anyway, she does all that, and so anyway, I goes in to see the doctor, get my exam and everything. He does my eyes and everything. He's wonderful. He is. So I come back out and everything and pick out my glasses, my frames, and all that kind of stuff, and go back up to be discharged. And so she proceeds to tell me what my bill is and everything, and tells me I need to pay that now. And I'm like, "Well, no, I'm going to pay my copay now, and when my glasses come back, then I'll make my payment." Well, this is what she says to me. "Well, no, ma'am, it's your responsibility. It is your responsibility to make the payment on these glasses. And you have to pay this amount, and your insurance is going to pay that amount. That's your responsibility." So, Lord have mercy. When you walk around with an afro, baby, you got to deal with these kind of folk, honey. So I tells her, "Ma'am, I understand that it's my responsibility. I understand that. But what I am telling you is that I don't pay for my glasses until my glasses come back. Then I will pay the full amount for them. Once my insurance covers their part, then I'll pay the other part. But right now, I'm going to make my co-payment." Then she says, "Well, yes, ma'am, we'll see if we can do that." Yes, of course you can do that. You know you can do that. So why did you stand here and continue to tell me 3 times that it was my responsibility? Who else's responsibility was? Did I expect you to pay for it? Did I expect your co-worker, Miss Sally, over there to pay for it? Huh? It's your responsibility. It's your responsibility. Oh my God. No, baby, I thought I was coming in here to get free glasses today. I thought you was going to pay for them, Becky. I thought you was going to pay for them. So anyway, that's what I'm talking about. Nice, nasty. She was very nice, nasty. So anyway, that was my little trip to the doctor's office. Like I said, the doctor, he's wonderful. The omnitrician, I can't say it, honey. But he's wonderful. But that secretary, her, we need to have prayer with her, honey, because she's nice and nasty. Yes, even though she's talking like this, you know, and talking to me like I'm 4. That's why I don't like that. You don't have to talk to me like I'm 4 years old. You know how you talk to children. "Hey, baby, how y'all doing?" She was talking to me like that the whole while. Why? I don't understand. I just don't understand. You're nice, nasty. That's what you are. And it's your responsibility to learn how to talk to people. Oh, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all better thank God people saved and being born again. Anywho, that's my little visit at the Optometric, the eye doctor, honey. I'm finna go over here and get me a caramel frappe. I am. Talk to y'all later. Toodles.